Guys, I haven't gave you a fat loss tip or hack in a while, and I was thinking, Dean, you gotta give the lads some gems that they can do on their own, do on their home. Sorry, I'm just finished the session here, so I'm struggling to talk, but let me explain. So what I just done there was, it was a short enough little workout, but it was something that I think anyone can do at home. Well, maybe not in your home, but around your home, outside your home. And it's a far superior way to burn fat and calories than, say, going for a jog, or going for a cycle, which is traditional way people try and lose weight. And unfortunately, I'll just quickly explain why that's a terrible way to lose weight. And unfortunately, it'll set you up for gaining extra weight within 3 years' time. Like if you start running and your BMI, your body mass index is over 25, so you're already overweight when you start running, you're pretty much 99% guaranteed within 3 years to have a higher BMI than you do right now. And that's terrible, because people start running as a means to bring the BMI down, when in fact studies and physiology show you that it does the opposite. It increases your BMI. Now, I'll quickly explain how it does that, and then I'll tell you how you can increase your BMI in a way that's much easier than jogging or cycling or doing any of them long distance stuff. Now, don't get me wrong, I love jogging, I love cycling, I like all that stuff, and do that stuff if you like that stuff. But if you're trying to lose weight and you're struggling to lose weight and you're finding it difficult to lose weight and you're doing those protocols, well, maybe listen to a different angle on how to do it. If you like this video, give it a like there, show me some support, hit the like button. I know I've got a couple of people on. So the reason why going cycling, going running, doing any sort of steady state cardio is terrible and will increase your BMI is two things. Well, there's loads of reasons, but I'll give you two Dinny physiologies, okay? One, the reason that you've put on weight in the first place is because through lifestyle factors or through nutrition factors, your body burned its own muscle mass, so your metabolism slowed. Okay, now stay with me because it gets a bit sciencey, but if you understand the science, you understand how to lose weight forever. And 99% of people don't understand this, and why 99% of people are overweight and they struggle with their weight for their whole life. So when you get this information, you'll be ahead of 99% of the people. Whether you choose to listen to it or not is another thing. But if you need help actioning it, we can help you here in Dinny Collins Fitness. But so the reason you put on weight in the first place is because you lose body mass index, you lose muscle mass, okay? When you do steady state cardio, what happens there when you're doing that is, yes, you burn fat, yes, you burn off water, but you also burn off your precious lean mass, which is your muscle mass, which is metabolism. So if you were getting fat with a metabolism before you started running, you ran to lose weight, and now you decrease that metabolism, okay? Now initially, remember this, at the start you're already putting on weight, okay, with the metabolism that you had. Then you took up a jogging or cycling protocol and you lost some weight, but you also lost some metabolism. So you're already in trouble where you were in the beginning, and now you're running. And as you keep running, you keep losing more muscle mass. And eventually things just stagnate. That you're now, and I'm sure you know people, they started off jogging a 5k, then they're doing 10ks, they're getting all the medals, but they're not getting any skinnier. In fact, they're getting fatter and fatter and fatter, and it's not their fault, it's just that they don't understand the physiology. And you'll see it with a lot of running groups, and you'll see it when you drive your car, that most of the cyclists, they're out for 2-3 hour cycles. Like, I wish I had that much time to train. But they're hanging out of their gear, they're so fat and they're only getting fatter. And it's just physiology that they don't understand. That all the long distance stuff is just burning off lean mass, which further reduces your metabolism, and eventually your metabolism meets the extra calories that you're burning by doing all this long distance training, and then you're screwed. You're jogging like 2 hours a week or 3 hours a week, you know, with a couple of jogs. You're cycling 3 hours a week and you're not losing any weight anymore, and you're like, it's frustrating, I know. But then there's a second reason that really is the reason why, and I'll tell you how to lose weight in a really simple way, and it's amazing. Hit the like button there. I've got a few likes, I see them coming in there, I see all the names on, so hit the like button there. Yeah, the second reason why, if you jog or cycle or any of that stuff, you put on weight, is because you raise your cortisol and your insulin levels. Okay, they're stress hormones. It's good to stress the body, but humans are designed to be in short periods of stress and live our life mainly in homeostasis or peace and happiness. Okay, so the more you stress your body with long distance stuff, okay, you drive up cortisol and insulin. Now with them, I won't get too sciencey, but basically it makes you more hungry, so you just eat more. Yes, you burn a few extra calories, but you eat more calories to replace them. I was going to go deep into science, but we won't. We'll just keep it super simple. You eat more food than you replace. So two things. One, you burn off you don't burn off all, but you burn off a proportion of your muscle mass, your bone density and your muscle density, and that reduces your metabolism. So if you're already getting fat in the first place before you started running, and now you reduce it, now you're in big trouble. And the second thing, you just eat more calories than to replace the extra fuel that you burn. So because of raising your insulin and cortisol, which are hunger hormones basically, you raise them up. Okay, and that's why long distance stuff, as much as I love it, I love going for a jog and I think it's a great thing to do, but if you're trying to lose weight, this is my advice. I'm not knocking running, I'm not saying don't run, I'm saying if your goal is to lose weight, if that's all you want, is to get into a healthy BMI, and your protocol is running and it's not working for you, I've just explained in this video why it's not working for you. It's not my opinion, it's just physiology. Okay, so the way you can lose weight is the session that I just done. So I ran for 16 seconds. 16 seconds, and the beauty of this is anyone can do this, guys. You don't have to be a fit runner to do this. You don't have to be fit to do this. It can be 16 seconds of walking up a hill. If you're obese, you know, if you're really overweight, obviously you're not going to be able to jog. Walk up a hill for 16 seconds and use a hill, because the beauty of the hill is it regulates you. In the beginning, a beginner, someone like who's can run, can probably do sprints, but they'll pull a muscle. But if you use a hill, you won't pull a muscle, because gravity makes it harder and slows it down, so that you can't go beyond your body's needs, go beyond your body's ability. Again, getting loads of likes here. Thanks, guys. If you haven't hit the like button yet and you're interested in what I'm saying, do hit the like button, because then I'll put up more of these videos. If I get no love, then I'll just do my sprints and I won't talk to anyone. Thanks for the likes though. So if you stress your body out, for what I done was I ran up a little sand down hill for, thanks for the likes, guys, these are awesome, well done, thank you very much. Yes, they're flowing in. Likes being dished out on a Wednesday, love it. Okay, but however, so instead of going long distance running or going for it, like when I say long distance, that's a 5k for someone who doesn't run, or a 3k, it's all relative. But instead of going for a steady state jog where you go to steady state, if you spike your heart rate up and down and you only go for a really short period of time, like I ran for 16 seconds up a sand dune and then I walked back down and I took 2.5 minutes rest. Do you like the sound of that session? 16 seconds of work, 2.5 minutes of rest, and I done that for the first 5 of them. Like, does that sound like something you could do? Could you stress your body for 16 seconds and then take that much rest? You know you could. You know this is much easier than running. Unfortunately, people are just misinformed, and that's part of the reason why people struggle with their weight so much. So that's what I done. I ran up the sand dune for 16 seconds. Now when I say sprinted, it was soft sand, so I wasn't really going that fast, but it was a good effort. Okay, I done that for 16 seconds and I walked back down. I done 5 of them. Then I took 3 minutes rest. There's a lot of rest in this session, guys, you'll see. And then I done another 5 of them, but this time I took 3 minutes rest because my body was fatigued. I wanted to keep the performance up. So does that sound like a session you could do? Instead of going slogging pavements for 45 minutes with your head hanging down in a terrible posture. Nice, tall, powerful walk up a hill, or a jog up a hill, or a sprint, you know, whatever your level is. The speed is relative, it doesn't matter. And that was my session, and that was around 40 minutes of work. And in that session, a couple of things will happen. One, rather than burn my muscle mass, rather than reduce my metabolism, that type of training, that type of intensity, it will increase your muscle mass. It promotes your body to build lean muscle mass, to build bone density, because of the intensity that you're moving. You're moving at high intensity. It's not just a calorie expenditure, it's actually stimulating metabolism, it's stimulating lean mass generation in your body. And that's absolutely amazing, because the opposite than you do when you get on a bicycle and just cycle for a couple of hours, or you put on your runners and just go slugging a jog. Alright, and the second thing it does is it burns whopper amount of calories, not just during the session. Okay, so I could have gone for a 45-minute jog, or I could have done that session, when in reality I trained for 160 seconds. Other than that, I was just walking back and having rest. 160 seconds, I don't even know how many minutes that is. I was out that day in school and I'm dyslexic, can't even say the word, but I just can't calculate time. So if anyone can work out how many minutes that is, 160 seconds. 60 and 60 is 120 and 60 is something else. Don't know. It's like, it's under 3 minutes though, is it? It's under 3 minutes, I think. So you could train for 45 minutes of slugging your body, or you could train for 3 minutes, and the 3 minutes actually does more, gives your body more benefit. That's the amazing thing. I've done that on my Saturday boot camp with my guys, and I've brought them outside. We've done that session. Everyone was able to do it to their own level, and it's a tiny little bit of training. It's so short compared to what people think they need to do, and the benefits of it are far superior. Because get this, I forgot, I was explaining this point, and then I went off on a tangent. Doing a session like that not only burns calories while I was doing it, but it burns after calories. Like, I'll be burning calories all day today, whereas when you jog, as soon as you stop jogging, you're not burning calories anymore. you're just eating more food. Whereas I'll be burning more calories all day today. Probably tonight I'll be burning more calories to basically repair the damage that I done. That's basically what went on. When you sprint, it's a much higher intensity, so the body has a bigger cost to pay back. Yes, I only sprinted for a couple of seconds, but the metabolic cost to my body is much greater, and it's got much more work to do now as a consequence on that. So not only is the session easier to do, but it burns much more calories, and it burns much more calories while I'm not actually doing anything. So in my head I'm like, why do people jog to lose weight when it's such a terrible way to do it? And unfortunately they're going to get fatter in 3 years. And maybe you're one of them people, and if you want to try a different way to do it, obviously the very best way to lose weight is to lift a weight, and that's what we do in Dinny Collins Fitness. But if you're out there and you're not close to Dinny Collins Fitness and you do a bit of running to lose weight and you're getting nowhere, thanks for all those likes, guys. Try adding in sprint sessions. I promise you, if you're someone who's running 3 hours a week and you've done 3 hours of sprinting a week, you'd be going to Pennies fairly shortly to buy smaller clothes. Whereas you're just going to Pennies at the minute now to buy bigger, baggier stuff, which is terrible. So don't do it. Try the sprints. Let me know how you get on. If you like the video, give it a like, give it a share. Share it out there if you're in a running group or anything. I'm not saying don't run. Run's amazing. I love running. But if you're trying to lose weight and lose fat, and it has you unhappy, and it has you depressed, and it has you not confident and not fitting in your clothes, and it's affecting your life, well then maybe change strategies, because there's better strategies to I used to run that Balmastone hill all the time. That's where I used to do my hill sprints, Catherine. It's awesome. I used to start at the big tree and then go all the way up, but you start at the gate because it's shorter, and be careful because it's slippy. You'll be wheel spinning on the way up, but it's an awesome session. Let me know in the comments here how you get on. Maybe you only try it like 6 times. Like 10 is a lot, and that Balmastone hill take a lot more than 15 seconds if you're doing the whole thing. So with Balmastone, I'd probably only do 6 of them. I actually used to take personal training clients there and do that sort of session with them, where we'd run hill sprints. It was awesome. Okay, have an awesome Wednesday. I'm just going to head back home here, walking home. And what time is it? Probably not time for the breakfast yet, is it? What time is it, lads? Oh, it's only 10:19. Go home and have coffee. So Cash, let's go to try that out. Let us know how it goes. Remember, I'll just give a quick plug about my challenge that's coming up. Sober October. We're going sober for a month. You can sign up. I'll put the link in this video for anyone watching on recording. But Sober October, there's a 24-hour fast during the month. Fasting is really healthy for your body. We'll all be doing it together. I have an accountability document to keep you on track. Every time you complete a task, you click it to green, and it increases your percentage, and the goal will be get from 0% to 100%. And anyone who does manage to get to 100%, there's a couple of other challenges like meditation. I'll be teaching you that. There's yoga. You'll have a yoga target. And another little bonus as well. I'm going to keep secret until we get the people signed up. But I'm already half sold out on that. I have space for 50 and I've 25 in. It only went live yesterday. So jump on, grab your spot if you haven't already, if you want to do Sober October with us. And have a happy Wednesday. Video out.